Okay, so I noticed on the last show that Mr. Tate had he pretty much talked about how he had a strong father figure. So I wanted to know, how do you overcome the struggle of not having a strong father figure to become successful, basically? So this is for Mr. Tate.
Sure, I'll answer that question. Firstly, I'm a bit confused as to how you didn't know how to use a phone, my friend. Because we said put the phone closer and it was all good. But no, you need to find mentors. It's not, I was lucky because I had a strong father figure, but there's a whole bunch of people who didn't, who did very, very well. It's very, very easy in masculine communities to find mentorship, but you need to show a degree of bravery. I said this all the time. You can be a complete nobody and walk into any boxing gym nearly anywhere in the world and find a good mentorship of men who want the best for you, are going to keep you off the streets, are going to keep you dedicated to something, or teach you grit, determination, hard work, all of those things. But if you're afraid of getting punched in the face, you're not going to go to the boxing gym. So there's male mentorship in certain areas of life. It certainly exists. I found a lot of mentorship in fight gyms. I think that fight gyms are a fantastic place for men to be because they're ultra competitive, and men should be ultra competitive. But the number one thing you should not do, and I'll make this very, very clear, is never find yourself looking at your situation and feeling sorry for yourself. Well, I didn't have a strong male figure. I didn't have a strong father, blah, blah, blah. Listen, my friend, you have arms and legs. So there's a bunch of people who don't even have that. So there's no point in sitting there and feeling sorry for yourself. That's not going to help you in any regard. You heard the women earlier and how they spoke to that guy who was trying to get some sympathy for men as a whole. They don't give a shit. And truthfully, I don't think they should. Women have all the options in the world. I don't think you should be sympathetic for a dude who hasn't dedicated his life to excellence. I'm not going to sit here and say you should be. You should be ruthless and say, look, I'm a chick. I got the choices. I want the best man I can get. That's how I'm going to live my life. I completely understand why they are that way. So there's no point you feeling sorry for yourself. If the women don't feel sorry for you and the world don't feel sorry for you, nobody else feels sorry for you. So there's no such thing as an excuse. You either win or you lose. Life is binary. It's black or white. You're either successful or you are not. So if you do not have a father figure or you didn't have a father figure, then you better go find one, my friend. That's the simple answer. That's all there is to it.